Hello, yogis, and welcome to some truly empowered yoga here in the mountains of Northern California. This is a Vinyasa flow yoga class for those of you who have been practicing yoga for a while and are familiar with some of the more common yoga asanas. So we're going to get started at the front of our mat, bringing your hands to your heart just for a moment to feel your heartbeat. Take a deep breath here, come back to your body. And on an exhale, bring your hands towards your side, roll your shoulders back for Tadasana. Deep breaths here. And then on an inhale, lift your arms up overhead as you come onto your tippy toes. Grab a hold of your right wrist and exhale as you tip towards the left, getting a good side body stretch on the right. You can always drop to your heels if you need to. On an inhale, come back through center, switching your grip, and exhale towards the right for a good side body stretch on the left. Big inhale here, come back through center, bringing your hands through your heart as you squat down to your heels, still balancing on those toes. Exhale as you drop your fingertips to the ground, lifting your hips and coming into Uttanasana on your toes. Breathing here. This is our first Uttanasana, so still might be a little bit tight, that's okay. Exhale onto your heels and maybe fold a little bit deeper. And then inhale, come all the way back up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, swoop down again, Uttanasana, this time fully on your feet. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back to plank and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to take a few deep breaths here. Catch your breath, catch up to the video. Working through our first sun salutation, warming up the body. On an inhale, look forward, and exhale, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, big swoop up, arms overhead. Exhale, arms by your side, Tadasana. Rolling your shoulders back, opening your heart here. Then another big inhale, swooping the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step or jump back as you lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths here, in through your nose, out through your nose, gaze towards your legs, fingers engaged, protecting your wrist, drawing energy all the way up through your arms. Look forward between your hands and exhale as you step to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold deeply, Uttanasana. Inhale, swoop the arms up overhead. And then exhale, arms by your side, Tadasana. On a big inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands, drop the left knee and uncurl the toes. Inhale your arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Deep breaths in here through the nose, exhale through the nose. And on an exhale, frame that right foot and just push yourself back into runner's stretch here. Curling those right toes towards your face and sinking into those hamstrings. On an inhale, roll forward slightly and make your way into a standing split. Lifting that left foot up, trying to maintain both your hips level. The tendency is to lift that left hip up a little bit. Make sure to flex the left foot and breathe, of course. And then on an inhale, rotate out into Ardha Chandrasana. So lifting that left hand up towards the sky. This time opening the hips, stacking the left over the right fingertips on the floor. And exhale, bring the left foot down next to the right and fold into both your legs. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And then exhale, immediately come back down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward between your hands this time, dropping the right knee and uncurling those toes. Inhale your arms up for Anjaneyasana on the left side. Breathing deeply into the hips here. Engaging your core for some stability. And on an exhale, bring your hands back down and push your hips back for runner stretch on the left. Curling the left toes towards your face, sinking into the hamstrings, breathing. And on an inhale, in one fluid motion, come up to a standing split on the left side. So the right foot is reaching towards the sky, flexing the right foot, but also keeping both the right and the left hips in line with each other. On an inhale, reach your right arm up towards the sky, stacking your hips for Ardha Chandrasana, keeping a flex in the right foot here. Left fingertips on the ground, breathing, again, using those abs for some stability. On an exhale, bring your hand and your foot back down for a deep forward fold. And then on an inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Exhale, arms by your side. Again, inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up and flat back. Exhale, step or jump. Move through your Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands, dropping that left knee. Inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands and push your hips back for runner stretch. On an inhale, make your way up to standing split. Left leg reaches towards the sky. And then on an inhale, open up into Ardha Chandrasana. The left hand goes towards the sky. If you want, you can take a bind here by grabbing your left foot. Release the hands and the feet and come back to a forward fold. Inhale, swoop the arms up overhead. And again, exhale, right back down into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward between your hands. Drop the right knee, uncurl the toes. Inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring the hands to the ground and push yourself back to runner stretch. Inhale, step up into standing split. Right leg goes towards the sky. Flexing the right foot. On an inhale, open up into Ardha Chandrasana. The right hand goes towards the sky. The hips stack. Here you can take the bind, grabbing the right foot with the right hand if you want. Wherever you are, make your way back to forward fold. Inhale, arms up all the way overhead. Exhale, arms by your side. One more time here, just a little bit faster. Inhale the arms up all the way overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump, move through your Vinyasa to downward facing dog. When you're there, Step the right foot forward between your hands, lowering the left knee and inhaling up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale right into runner stretch. Big inhale as you make your way into standing split. Exhale. Inhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Taking the bind if you want. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come all the way overhead, standing. Exhale, swoop back down. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga and move through your Vinyasa to downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, step that left foot forward between your hands, dropping the right knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, runner stretch. Inhale, step forward as you come into a standing split. Exhale here. And then inhale into Ardha Chandrasana or taking the bind. And then exhale back to forward fold. Let your head hang. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms by your side, Tadasana. On an inhale, swoop your arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump as you lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right foot up overhead, bending the knee, opening the hip. Get a good nice stretch here. On an inhale, swoop that right knee under your right chest and then extend the foot out so that it is parallel with the front of your mat. And get a good side body stretch here, extending that left hand overhead. Then bring your left hand back down, swinging your right leg up and around into Wild Thing. So you have a little back bend here. Breathing. Inhale, come back through center, stepping that right foot forward between the hands. Inhale up, warrior one. Deep breath here. That left heel is down on the ground, 90-degree angle in the front. Bringing your hands through your heart center and inhaling as you lift into warrior three. Oops, it's okay if you fall out. Just smile and come back in. Flexing that left foot, engaging your abs. And then on an inhale, slowly come back into your warrior one for a breath. And then exhale, bring your hands back to the ground and lower down Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up towards the sky. Bending the knee, opening the hip. Getting a good stretch here. And then on an inhale, you're going to bring that left knee forward so it's right under your chest. And then extend the foot out towards the right, lifting your right hand up and over your head. Breathing here, making sure your fingers are engaged on your left hand. Bring that right hand back to the ground and swinging that left foot through and around so that you come into Wild Thing. Back bend here. Inhale, come back and swing that left leg forward between your hands and inhale up to warrior one. The back heel is down on the ground, sinking deeper with each breath. And then bring your hands through your heart center and on an inhale, make your way into warrior three. Flexing the right foot, breathing, engaging your abs. And then slowly make your way back to warrior one for a breath. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground and make your way through your Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Catch your breath here. Look forward between your hands and exhale as you step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. And then inhale as your arms come up overhead. Exhale, arms by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up overhead once more. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step or jump through your Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that right foot up once more, bending the knee. And this time, exhale into pigeon pose. So the right knee just meets your right wrist as you sink into the hips, keeping your right foot flexed to protect your knee. You can stay upright here using your hands for some support. Or if you feel like it, you can fold forward, bringing your forehead to the ground and breathing. Totally relax here. On an inhale, slowly make your way back up. Deep breaths here, and then tuck the back toes in as you lift your hips and come into downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out your knees a little bit, feeling the difference on both sides. And when you're ready, inhale that left leg up, bending the knee, opening the hip. And then exhale, swoop it forward so that the knee comes right under that left wrist. Sink into those hips. Again, you can stay upright using your hands for some support here. Keeping that left foot flexed. Exhale as you fold forward, bringing your forehead to the mat or to some fists that are stacked. Whatever is comfortable, and just release here. On an inhale, slowly make your way back up, tucking the right toes, lifting the hips, and moving back into downward facing dog. Again, pedaling out the knees, taking some deep breaths here. And on an inhale, slowly roll into plank. And then exhale, lower down through your Chaturanga and all the way to the ground, belly on the floor. Extend your hands out forward. And then inhale up into Superman. So your feet come off the ground, your hands come off to the ground. And you inhale and breathe. And then exhale, release, turning your head to one side. Bend your knees, making sure that your knees are in line with your hips. And you're going to grab the outside of your ankles. Flex your feet, and on an inhale, lift your knees up and your chest up. Gazing in front of you, breathing, opening your chest. And then exhale, release, and rock your feet side to side like a windshield wiper, releasing the lower back. And then using your hands, press up into child's pose. Totally relax here. Take one deep breath, inhaling that lower back, and then exhale, release. Slowly on an inhale, come up to your knees, making sure that your knees are again right under your hips, not too wide, not too close. And you have two options here for the feet. You can have your feet flat on the ground, or you can curl your toes under. Curling your toes under will be a little bit easier here. Rolling your shoulders back and opening your chest, you're going to slowly start to lean back and grab your ankles with your hands. Keep pressing your hips forward so that your hips are right under your knees and not falling backwards. Let your head fall back gently, opening the heart, opening the throat. And breathe deeply here. And to come out of this, really engage your abs. And slowly, slowly, slowly lift your chest up till your chest is over your knees, over your hips, and then come into child's pose. And then inhale, make your way to seated with your feet extended out in front of you. Manually rolling your flesh out of the way so your sit bones are really on the ground. And then inhale, lift your arms up overhead. And exhale, fold forward, grabbing the outside edges of your feet or your big toes. It doesn't matter, whatever feels good for you. And then inhale, come back up, bringing the bottoms of your feet together into a little butterfly pose here. Inhale, rolling your shoulders back again, leading with your heart. Fold forward, Baddha Konasana. Deep breaths here. Inhale, come back up and gently make your way to your back. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. And then extending your arms into cactus pose and exhale as you let your knees fall towards the left for a gentle twist. Inhale, come through center and exhale your knees towards the right. Your gaze goes towards the left. Inhale through center once more, giving yourself a big hug. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale into Shavasana. So totally relaxing your breath, your hands, your feet. Melts into the mats, into the ground, into the grass, wherever you may be. Let it all go. Gently start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Deepen your breath. Coming back to your body. Bring your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself one more hug. And then gently roll over to your right side, keeping your eyes closed here. And inhale as you make your way up to seated, bringing your hands to your heart. Noticing your heartbeat, just like we did at the beginning of class. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.